right around this time, 1994, this is Ready to Die, the album. Talk to me about the process. Like, what was it like during the making of that album?
Shit was fun, dog. Shit was fun as fuck, man. I mean, we was out the streets. This one, it was real. Contract signed, deal on the table. We got some advance money. You know what I'm saying? It's more liquor now. We done made the transformation from beer to liquor. You know what I'm saying? It went from just regular green weed to Branson. You know, things started to change. And it was just fun being off the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't on the block no more. You know what I'm saying? You're in the studio every day. Home, everybody. We 20 deep in the studio. You know what I mean? C Gutter, D-Rock, everybody's in the studio. So it was like, you go on the block now, the block is clear. Like, yo, where everybody at? Oh, they probably in the studio with Big. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't mind sitting there working around people. I think that's what more amped him up. He used to get a lot of ideas from us sitting around cracking jokes and talking shit. You know what I mean? A lot of this shit that we used to talk, we would hear in the rap. Like, oh shit, he put that shit in the song. That nigga was an absorber like a motherfucker. He'd sit in the room and you'll think he not listening. He's hearing everything. And next thing you know, you'll hear that shit in the bar. Or hear that shit in the hook. You know what I'm saying? But it was fun. It was just us off the streets and watching him create, man. It was like, you was watching magic happen. That was us just, being in the studio. Then Puffer coming in, spice some shit up, you know what I mean? And make this shit sound crazy. And us being kids, we 15, like 14, like, oh shit, buddy. We sitting around Puff Daddy every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, to us, these are big time, Tupac and Puff and them. Back in them time, these are big time fucking stars to a teenager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Big wasn't a star to us at the time. That's still that's B.I., That's B.I. to us. But we knew something was happening because just the surroundings and the atmosphere. We wasn't in no little ass studio. We in this big ass hit factory. We in Chungking. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, this shit is really legit. You got big ass boards. I'm like, oh, this is real. It's like the funnest shit. You'll get mad if you got left to go to the studio. You like, fuck it, I'm an iron horse. I'm gonna jump on the train. Yo, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? And that's how we would. He didn't trip. Anybody could come in there and vibe. It didn't mess up his work. It wasn't nothing. It was just like, just good times and good vibes and watching that dude build a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah, speaking of masterpiece, when Ready to Die dropped, it's an instant classic. Instant. What's your favorite songs on that album?
Everyday Struggle is my favorite. Unbelievable. Things Done Change. One More Chance, the original, the one that's on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably say the what? Even though the whole album is fucking crazy, you just asked me my favorite. Like, shit I can still listen to. I mean, I throw that album on sometimes now. Like when I'm working out, running on the treadmill, I run for 50 minutes. So I just throw that album on and just don't skip it, no nothing, just let that shit run through. But Everyday Struggle is like that's my favorite Biggie record of all times. From Ready to Die to Life After Death, that's my favorite Biggie song.
Why?
What he was talking about. You know what I mean? Like, he was just detailing just that life. And I like it because I'm like, yo, he young. Just the delivery, the way he was just flowing on that shit and just the metaphors. And I was just like, yo, this dude is fucking, I got PAID. That's why my moms hate me. She was forced to kick me out, no doubt. And I figured out, Nick was for 20s down south. I'm like, yo, what? Like, and that was real life stuff happening. Just knowing, like, dudes from New York was like, yo, nah, you go get more money out of town. And my bitch, I swear to God, she won't snitch. Told me once to hit the bricks, I make the hooker rich. Conspiracy should be home in 3. Until then, I looks out for the whole family. A true G, that's me blowing like a bubble. Like it was just, I'm just like, yo, dog, this nigga is nasty. I don't know who's fucking with him. And we ain't saying that because he from the hood. Not like, nah, dog. I just don't think lyrically nobody's dealing with this dude right now. You know what I mean? So that's why it was just the delivery, the flow, just the whole concept. It was just like, that's to this day, I can listen to that song on repeat for hours.
Damn. That was a hard song. And even as you was going over them verses, I'm like, my God, that brother was gifted.
Seeing body after body in the Mayor Giuliani, ain't trying to see no black man turn to John Gotti. Woo. My daughter used to potty, so she's older now. Educated street knowledge, I'm a molder now. Like no 20-year-old supposed to be saying stuff like that.
Hard.
It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that record always get me all the time, though.